Wait. Oi! Don't do that. Are you right, baby? Oh, Daisy, is she picking on you? Lily? Oi. Oi. Good morning, you gorgeous people of the interwebs. Welcome to the March mid-month vlog. Yay! I've got a little bit of stuff going on today. There's going to be a little bit of sorting things out. There's going to be a little bit of kittens. There's going to be a trip to the post office. So exciting. I'm fresh from the shower and the first thing I'm going to do is moisturise. I wanted to show you what I'm using. It won't come as any great surprise to a lot of you, but if you're new here, then these are the things that I'm loving. I'm currently on a bit of a Lancome tip, and this is the I haven't got my glasses on, so this is the Hydra-Zen. This is the Hydra-Zen U. This is the eye cream lotion thing, and I am absolutely loving how it goes on. It's so gentle and so smooth. It's delicious and I'm really liking it. The only thing I don't like about the bottle is you can't see when you're getting close to the bottom. So I have been using the Advanced Genifique. I've had a lot of testers of these. I haven't even broken into my Estee Lauder Night Advanced serum yet because I've had so much of this to get through, but I'm very close to the end of this. I also received this Clarins multi-intensive super restorative treatment essence smoothness for all skin types. This was a free gift from John Lewis, my favourite department store, and they always have in the app, they have like rewards things, and the last time I was in store, so that was in December, I always forget to check for those rewards and stuff like that, but I checked and they said that there was a free gift. So I went and I got my free gift, and I've been using this a little bit. So I've been using both of these. This didn't have any instructions with it. It came just like this. It wasn't in a little box or anything. And so I need to look it up to see if I'm actually using it correctly. So that's those. And then, obviously, the Lancome Hydra-Zen. Have I got that bottle the right way around for you? Yes, the Hydra-Zen, and this is the normal one. This is not dry skin or anything like that. This is the Hydra-Zen, which is an anti-stress moisturising cream, and again, I love how it feels. So the reason I haven't got my glasses on is because I've just whacked this all on, and my skin is feeling a little bit dry, I think, from the central heating, so I might have to put something else over the top of it. And maybe later I will get round to giving myself that face mask that I have been meaning to do for the last couple of weeks. Right, let's get on with the day. It's time to make a second coffee, for which we use the Milka Warmer Upper frother. So I'm going to make hubby his latte. I'm going to make myself a cappuccino. This is all cleaned and dried from the first coffee of the morning. I am going to go with this Eleanor Boma mug. This is the You Got This tattooed on one, which I absolutely love. That was the first one of hers I got. And I'm going to give hubby this mug, this Cobra Kai throwback mug, which is a prize in our Saturday quiz night thing we won. So I'm giving him that. Karate Kid is a favourite film of his, and I only watched it for the first time probably a couple of months ago. I thought it was pretty good, actually. He's drinking his water. I'm going to give him a top up out of this Bubba Gump shrimp company. It's a bit, you can see where it's clouded from the dishwasher and everything, but he won't let me get rid of it. This was one of our souvenirs from Miami a couple of years ago, and we have started using over the last maybe 3 or 4 months this water filter because we were drinking bottled water. We've got a water softener here, but it means that the water from the tap tastes really, really weird. So we've got this water filter, so we're not chucking loads of plastic bottles in the recycling bin every week. And although the flavour's quite strong, oh look, it's actually telling me that I need to replace the filter. We were down to 1 bar yesterday, so we'll do that today. The water tastes a little bit funny when it's first filtered, but we're getting used to it. And a new thing for our area is a food waste recycling. They've just introduced that in the last month, so I'm finding this a bit cumbersome on the work surface. We don't have a lot of work surface to work with, but I do really enjoy being able to keep any food scraps separate. I didn't like putting them in our bin, and I like the fact that our local recycling centre composts this, and then you can buy bags of compost for your veggies and stuff. Right, I am going to get on making the coffee before hubby implodes. Did I lock you in my room with me, baby? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I let you out. Come on then. Go on. Off you go. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. I've got my Bally handbag. Some of you who've been with me for a while know this was the first ever luxury handbag I ever had. It was my 21st birthday present. But when I've had it sitting down, these have skewed. You can see if I have it just sat, which is where I've been displaying it on my shelves, this side collapses in on itself, and I don't like that. So I want to have one of those handbag stands that I've seen Autumn and Yota have, but I don't seem to be able to find them in the UK. Very, very strange, but I need to get a couple of those. Right, my room is still a mess, always a mess, needs sorting. I think this shelving unit here is probably going to be better up against this wall, because hiya, we'll do outfit of the day in a moment. It might be better off on this wall because of the sunlight coming in. The sun goes over there, and at the moment it's sort of setting here, but as summer comes in it'll get longer and longer and stay over there. So this side will get a little bit of sunshine, but this side gets the most of it. And rather than having that blind closed all the time, because it annoys me to have to do that. I don't like being in the dark. I was thinking maybe I'll just move those shelves over there, and then I can put my desk and everything back over in that corner. Needs more thinking about. Can you hear the wind? It is so windy and horrible out there. It's a bit stormy. Right, so what have I got going on? I've got my coffee. I'm ready to go. I'm going to have a look and order some bras because I don't know about you guys, but I've killed a few. So I've had some snapping of underwire incidents. I have got Dove heart chocolates, and I have been searching everywhere on the interwebs for this Western Sun gin that Autumn sent me. I can't find it anywhere. It's like it's never existed. It's distressing because I really liked it, and I would like a big bottle of it. The hunt continues. I've got my notes and everything there. This is hilarious. I will show you this. This came from Gucci. Oh. This came from Gucci, and I was like, oh, it's a Gucci like catalogue or something with pretty pictures of housewares and stuff. That says Epilogue 2020 Children's Collection. And it is the children's collection with details. I mean, I love the pictures. The pictures are very cool. But it's the children's collection. I don't have children, and it took me a little while to work out why I was sent this. I mean, it was nice to receive it from Gucci, but it did take me a little while to work out why I was sent it. And I figured out the reason I was sent this is because I bought that children's tote bag. Even though I sent it back, I bought the children's tote bag with the Gucci Supreme canvas and then the rainbow coloured stars all over it. So because I bought that, they sent me this, which is cute. So it's not something I'm going to use or anything. So if any of you guys would like this Gucci Epilogue 2020 Children's Collection as a coffee table book, something for your kids to look at. There you go, and you've got a blank page there. I guess they could do some scribbling. Can you hear that wind? That is absolutely outrageous. Okay, so yeah, if any of you want this, then drop me an email. I'll put my email in the description. It's also on my channel homepage if you want to go and find it, and I will send it to you. You will have just seen my unboxing of this little cutie. I've been told that my Dress Up Your Purse grab strap has been dispatched, so hopefully that'll be with me in the next couple of days. So although I've only just shared the unboxing a few days ago, I've actually had this for a week and a half, 2 weeks, probably 2 weeks now. And I must admit, I panicked a little bit. And I thought, was this the wisest choice for the money? So, you know that I sent back the Pandora plexiglass bag that I was completely besotted with because it reminded me of Lily, and said that the money that I would have spent on that would go on something from my wish list. And like I said, this has been on my Louis Vuitton wish list for about 3 years, even though it wasn't on the luxury wish list I shared with you. And I kind of panicked and thought, is this the best use of that money? So I'm hoping the strap comes back really quickly because I've got 30 days to return this if I need to return it. I'm unsure. I was so excited because I'd never seen this and because I'd wanted it for so long. And I do think it's really cute. Hubby gave me some fun money when he got his bonus a couple of months ago, and that basically covered this. Do I stick with this? Do I send it back and then put the money and save a little bit more, maybe from selling a couple of things, and then buy the Saint Laurent college bag, which is really, really high on my luxury wish list. Let's do outfit of the day. If you can actually see me, I am wearing my slippers, always, constantly. I'm wearing my Hush baggies. These I have put on because I have to leave the house. I have to go to the post office, and I'll show you a little bit about that in a moment. They've got pockets, they're so comfortable. You know, they've got this really, really comfy elasticated waist that is just so comfortable, and because they're cropped, they work nicely on my stumpy little legs. New to my wardrobe is this magnificent t-shirt with 4 little pictures of kitties on it, and the t-shirt says 1, 2, 3, 4. Outstanding work. Hubby saw this on, I think he found it on Amazon, and he was like, oh my god, that is absolutely Gwenny. I've changed my jewellery. You can see I have, you can see I have ditched the other bangles because I was just getting a little bit too noisy, and I thought, seeing as I'm ditching the other bangles, I'm going to go back into some white gold. So I've got my 2 hoop earrings here, diamond hoops, and I've got these little jade bits that I picked up in China when I bought the bangle. On this side, because I've got an extra hole, I've got a diamond stud, which was a diamond taken from my tennis bracelet, one of my tennis bracelets, because it was too long for me. And I'm also wearing a diamond heart. There you go, diamond encrusted heart, and a little jade disc that I've had for years and years and years and years and years. My stepmom gave me this. What I'd like to do with this piece is to put a loop on it, on here, so I have like a little bit of white gold and then the loop, so I can wear it as a proper pendant rather than this. It sits nicely, but I do find it flips over quite a bit, so I'm always trying to correct it. I've got my Tag Heuer Formula 1 with black ceramic and stainless steel. I absolutely love this watch. This is my, if I'm going to be doing housework and stuff like that, watch, because I like to wear a watch all the time. And I just love it. It's wonderful. And I decided to wear this bangle. Now, this is probably the first time I have ever worn this bangle. It's got this kind of green, I think it's peridot stones in it. It was a 30th birthday present from my mum. I thought I'd try it because this watch travels up and down my arm, and I like that in this one. I don't like it so much with my Cartier. I like that to stay put, but I don't mind this one travelling. And I thought the shape of the bangle works quite well with the shape of the watch and lets it move around. So I've been wearing this for about 3 days, and so far so good. So I've had this for 15 years, over 15 years, and this is the first time I've ever worn this bangle. So I've got a few things that I need to take to the sorting office. What I'm doing is I'm doing all of the postage online, there you go, and printing it out, and then all I have to do is package it up at home, take it to the sorting office, get them to scan it and drop it off, and it's all done. So I've got hubby's passport needs renewing, which seems just a little bit sarcastic right now. I've got a return for Amazon. I've got Lindsay's Galentine giveaway Dior Beauty prize. Lindsay, I will get it in the post to you today, I promise, I promise. And in this box here, I have got, I haven't finished packaging this one, but a little note there. I've got my Louis Vuitton Round Coin Purse, and the reason I've got this in a box is not because I've sold it, but I'm sending it to Louis Vuitton for repair. There, the zip fabric has come away from the canvas. I bought this pre-loved because you couldn't get them new anymore. I paid friends and family, PayPal. I received it 22nd of December 2019. Didn't use it straight away. Then when I came to use it maybe 3 or 4 weeks later, that's when this, I checked it over properly, and that's when this became visible. This looked like it had been kind of tucked in behind the canvas, so it wasn't visible. So I contacted the lady I bought it from, and she said no takesy backsies, and that's why you should never pay friends and family unless you are 100% certain about who you are buying from. I was just about to go into London when the whole COVID situation started. I had contacted my client advisor, lovely Fergus at Bond Street. Hi Fergus at Bond Street, you legend. But he'd been furloughed along with everyone else, and one of his senior colleagues, supervisors I think, came to me and I asked her if I could send it in, and she said no. So I've spoken to Fergus recently and said, can I send it in to you now, because it's been a year since I wanted to bring this in and get it looked at. And he said, yep, just send it in. So I've got a little note to go with it, and I've got that ready to go as well. Fingers crossed they don't charge me an arm and a leg for it. It's quite new. It was manufactured in the 43rd week of 2018. So yeah, it shouldn't have, it's not old, it shouldn't have done that, but we'll see what they say. Oh, and something that totally blew my mind, and you'll probably, anyone that's got these acrylic chains is probably going to think I'm a total idiot, but when I received these from the lovely Melody at Dress Up Your Purse, I was holding them flat, and I was like, oh, they won't just sit flat, it's annoying me, they keep trying to turn. And then I realised when I picked one up and it twisted itself round that it's actually, I think it's meant to be like that. It's an absolute revelation, and I do feel a bit daft. And those of you with acrylic chains like this who already knew this will be laughing at me right now, but yeah, so I didn't realise I was keeping them flat. Like this black one I've got on my sack triangle. Let's see, that'll twist as well, that'll do it as well. Ah, oh, Gwenny, you're a fool. I've got my little dream envelope pouch on there. Don't forget, you can get discounts on these lovely things by using Gwen as the coupon code for 15% off. I must admit, I have used it myself. I do still need to do a Dress Up Your Purse haul video, that is coming, but this is another new edition I bought, and this was the Dress Up Your Purse and Heated Mess collaboration after Cindy's turning the Chanel beauty pouch at Christmas into a bag with a Dress Up Your Purse chain and tassel. They did a Heated Mess and Dress Up Your Purse collaboration, and I saw it. I didn't need the chain because it looks exactly like the Pochette Felicie chain, and I already have a Pochette Felicie, so I didn't need the chain, but I was able to buy this separately, and I love this tassel. It's the perfect length for my Neo Noe. I've ordered a little grab strap to go on the Neo Noe. I've bought things over time, and I have said that Melody's sent me a couple of things as well to say thank you for ordering, to say thank you for talking about her a lovely item. She's not paid me to do any of it, none of it's sponsored, it's just I really like them, so I want to tell you about them. And yeah, so I will do that very soon. I've got such a backlog of videos. You can tell I haven't done my hair yet. I was thinking I should probably get a second box of this, just in case this one's not going to be big enough to cover all my hair. I'm thinning a little bit on top, but I still have quite a lot of hair, so I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and order a second one, and maybe we'll be able to do it this weekend. This room needs an absolute deep spring clean. I need to get it all sorted. I normally make the bed every morning as soon as I get up. This area here still needs to be sorted. I've got all sorts of stuff. I need to get that back into the spare room. Okay, well, the bed is made, so that's phase 1 complete. Phase 2, that's for later. I've been joined by the beautiful Daisy. Daisy. Hello. Oh, I don't want any nose prints on my lens, please. Thank you. Have you done that? Have you made it smeary? Oh, look at how pretty you are. Yes. Are you going to have a little snooze? You look like you want to. And now this room has become just something of a dumping ground. It's still got a few cat bits in it, some toys. Needs a really deep clean so I can turn it back into an actual spare room. put that dressing table back in the corner over here on this, against this wall where it lives, under our picture, or my picture of my childhood pussycat Brandy. Look at those whiskers. So let's see if we can get some magic going with the magic cloth duster thing. Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy! This one seems to be faulty. Okay, maybe next week then. Don't judge me, Brandy. Some happy post has just arrived. This is from Dress Up Your Purse, so I can have a play with those handles. We are prepping to go out for our lunchtime walk, and because it's so cold and windy out there, I'm taking precautions. I've got my cat ear bobble hat. I've got just a generic scarf. I've got...
You've just done this? Did you delete it by mistake?
Yes, I deleted it by mistake.
You idiot.
Yes, I'm an idiot. To stop my hair from flying around the place, I have done like little pigtail plaits. And I'm wearing my Whistles winter coat, and I don't generally get cold enough to wear this coat. It's got like a lining and stuff like that. I normally overheat in it, but at the moment, that's where it's going. I don't think I'm going to need it for any sun purposes, but it's so windy out there, I'm wearing my wraparound Ray-Bans. Are you ready for this?
No. Yes.
You're now ready for this. Let's do it. Isn't it weird that the park would be so empty on this cold, blustery day?
Very.
Oh my God. Can you hear that wind? Because I'm filming, he's actually holding on to my coat. Just in case I fall over. Which I'm not going to do.
Show the path.
Oh yeah, I'll show the path. Look at the state of the path. All the tree roots are coming up. There's a tree there. Roots. Trip hazard. He's marching me along.
Arrested. It's closer to arrested, if we're honest.
This was a terrible mistake. We shouldn't have done this today. It's raining as well. It's just started spitting. It's got worse. And it's not even a long walk. It's like 1¼ kilometres, whatever that is in miles. Oh, it's horrific. Oh my God. Just look at how grey it is. Yikes. We may not be doing this evening, maybe. God, my legs feel wet. I'm going to have to get changed before going to the post office. Get us into the centrally heated house. That's your sunnies. Those are my sunnies, absolutely soaked. The good news is it stopped raining just before we got home. Packages are all good to go. I'm going to stick them in my House of Neon bag of shirt, tote bag, which I love. Just about ready to go. The sun had come out briefly. It's not raining quite so much now. So I have decided, wow, it's dark in here. I have decided that I'm going to wear my leather jacket, still got the same t-shirt on. This is an old Whistles leopard print scarf. I'm road testing my new grey and blush. Got a few bits and pieces in there. And I'm wearing my Steve Madden with leopard print bits. And I've left my hair in my little plaited piggies because I like them. So, yeah. So let's load this up and off we go. Right, I've made it to the sorting office. Looks nice and quiet. So I'm going to grab my things. There we go. There's my things. It's weird doing this in selfie mode on my phone. And go and drop them off. That all went super quickly and super smoothly. And the lady was super helpful. And I discovered something, well, discovered something about this bag that I want to show you now, because I will forget if I don't do it right now. So if you remember in my unboxing video, I said that there was this little flappy bit here with the card slot holder. Well, because it's held to the bag by these two, one there and one there, pins, it kind of creates an extra pocket. It's not a pocket. You can see the paper is poking out at the bottom there. But for all the receipts and everything that I just got, I was able to, they're just the right size, slot them down behind that pocket and stop them flapping about in the bag. How cool is that? Right, now I have to go and buy some wine. Home, Jeeves. Dropped off the parcels, just got home, got some wine in here, I'll show you that in a second. Went to the little corner shop on the way back to get some double cream, because we have got a food order coming on Monday, but we've got a meat order coming tomorrow, and we're going to have potato dauphinoise. And then there's going to be some sort of Mexican-y style thing. So I've got a guacamole and a sour cream and chive, and an avo, because I love avos. Avo on toast, Yota. I feel it too. So I bought this Vuitton, and I bought this muscadet, which I have had recently and quite liked. CAUTIONARY, the H is silent. That's a Kath and Kim joke for any Australians watching. Pinot Noir, a Kittens, and I don't really know what this is, Tempranillo Barca, but we've had this one before and we quite liked it. So our wine consumption has gone very much down in the last few weeks. I think that's alongside us doing our walkies, and even though it wasn't raining, it was still blooming cold out there. And I forgot to mention that my jacket is Bieber, my leather jacket. I think can you see? Oh, that's probably not going to show up. It's got a little Bieber thing on the little Bieber logo on all of the little studs. Gonna purr. Yes, please. Lily. Oh. Not too much. She was on me for about 45 seconds. StyledByGwenny here. I just want to give a massive shout out to my lovely subscriber Ellie, who recommended these kind of catnip sticks for the girls. Her kitties have enjoyed them, and she suggested I try them out on them. So here we go. This is them trying out these catnip sticks. I will link them down below if you've got kitties and you're interested in it. I want to thank everyone for watching, whether you're an existing subscriber or someone new to my channel. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. I truly appreciate it. I also want to say thank you for leaving comments. I love having a chat with you guys. I'm sorry if I don't respond to them within a couple of hours or a day, but things are busy. I really do love having a chat with you guys in the comments, so leave your comments down below. Until the next video, I shall leave you now in the capable and entertaining paws of the beautiful Daisy and Lily, and I will see you next time. Bye.